This is NGEF, a 120-acre plot of land right behind Baipanhalli metro station. The NGEF factories were shut down in 2004, and since then the entire plot has been taken over by a lush green forest. The government is talking about turning this plot of land into a public space. Right now there seem to be two ways of going about this. Option 1, convert it into a green space like Cubbon Park. All the greenery would be retained, the old factory buildings could be repaired and turned into public buildings like museums and libraries. Option 2, build this thing. They're calling it a Skydeck. It's basically an 800 feet high selfie point. What do you think? Which of these should we build? Let's discuss. The New Government Electrical Factory, or NGEF, was once a very successful government-owned company headquartered in Bangalore. It sold pumps and electric motors to supply water to the farms of newly independent India. What's left of NGEF today is this 120-acre plot of land. 30% is taken up by the old factory buildings. The remaining 70% is all open green space. Because nobody has really been inside since the last 20 years, the factory has now become this jungle-like ecosystem. It's quite special to have a place like this right in the middle of the city, less than a kilometer away from the ruckus of Old Madras Road. It would be just fine to leave it like this, but unfortunately we can't because there's a lot of pressure on this land from all sides. Developers have been eyeing this land ever since NGEF was dissolved, but by some miracle in 2017, the High Court ordered the government to ensure that this land is used specifically for public purposes. Apart from being a very big piece of land, the NGEF plot is also very strategically located. It's 10 minutes from Indiranagar, 10 minutes from Banaswadi, and 10 minutes from the ORR and tin factory. The Baipanhalli metro entry is right here, and the new giant SMVT station is also not too far. Which means that this plot of land has the potential to connect all of the above with each other better than ever before. If we do it intelligently, it can be a beautiful, functional public space and a wonderful walk en route to your office or school. But I don't think the government has noticed this walkability potential yet. It's not mentioned in any of the proposals we've seen, but what they have mentioned is they want to make it a public space, and that in itself is the silver lining. We need more spaces at the scale of Cubbon Park and Lalbagh in the city, and a brand new giant public park is a very welcome idea. Then suddenly, last year, a 250-meter tall Skydeck was proposed to be built on the same NGEF land. Basic physics will tell you that to build something this tall and keep it standing, we'd need a massive foundation also, which means huge excavations, which means much of the existing forest is likely to go, probably most of the old buildings also. The Skydeck project, estimated to cost 850 crore rupees, will include commercial establishments like a shopping area, hotels, restaurants, and a theatre. This isn't exactly the public purpose vision the High Court had in mind. There's not much detail about the Skydeck apart from this, but going by the renders of the design, it's pretty likely that either the forest or the old buildings, or worse, both, are going to be affected in the process of construction. This seems like a bad deal. What is a good deal then? We could repair the old building and remix it to be a museum, a concert hall, or even a sports arena. We could keep all the forest as it is, raw and unmanicured, and safe enough for all types of visitors. Keeping it green will help maintain water security for the thousands of people who live on the aquifers fed by the rainwater that seeps in. Honestly, I'm okay with the idea of building a giant super tall structure in the city, just not at the cost of all this green cover and water recharge potential. A super tall tower would set precedence for a lot of tall buildings, something the city could definitely use. If they can build the Skydeck respecting the current site, keep the forest and at least some of the old factory buildings, that would be amazing. But the clues we have so far are unfortunately less promising. And there's one more thing. Defense land is literally on all sides of the NGEF plot. It's also very close to the HAL airport and ISRO, who have put height restrictions on development in the nearby area. I don't think the people behind the Skydeck idea realize how notoriously difficult defense people can be about protecting their privacy. Anyway, that's the story. It'll be years before we actually get to go inside and experience whatever they make of this space. For now, it's great to hear that someone is trying to build more and better public spaces in the city. My wish list for NGEF land would be to save the green, retain some of the cool old factory buildings, and design it so that apart from a public space, we can also use it to go between SMVT and Baipanhalli metro. Our builders and politicians need to rethink what kind of development adds value to urban life. because sometimes it seems like doing nothing for 20 years is better than doing something and all. Thanks for watching, share this video with DKS and subscribe to this channel for more.